All right, hello students. I had some people asking about some extra elimination examples, so I wanted to do a couple of these. This is from our extra practice here. I'm going to do number 5 here. And if you look at this problem right here, what I want you to notice is that neither the x's match up nor do the y's match up. They are different numbers. However, I can make them match up. You are always allowed to multiply both sides of an equation by whatever number you choose. And I'm going to choose to multiply the bottom equation by 2. Where did 2 come from? If I multiply the bottom equation by 2, then both equations are going to have 2x's in them. So I'm going to slide over here to the left. Top equation is 2x minus 6y equals 28. Bottom equation times 2, negative 2x minus 2y also equals 28. I could have multiplied the bottom equation by 6, and then they would have both had 6y, and it works the same. I could even have multiplied the top equation by a half, and it would have worked also. Now that I see my two equations both have two x's in them, I notice the bottom is positive and the top is negative. And a positive plus a negative makes 0. It eliminates. So I'm eliminating the x's by adding my two equations together. Negative 6 plus negative 2 makes negative 8. 28 plus 28 makes 56. Then I divide both sides by negative 8, and I get y equals, what is that? 7. Yep. So I get negative 7. Once I have y equals negative 7, I take that value and I substitute it into whatever equation I want to use. I like the top equation. So I go 2x minus 6 times y equals 28. Then if I go 6 times 7, 6 times 7 makes 42. Two negatives make a positive. So 2x plus 42 equals 28. Subtract 42 from both sides to solve for x. Slide it over here. So 2x equals negative 14. Divide both sides by 2. And I get x equals negative 7. So that's my solution to number 5. I'll do another problem just to give you another example here. I'm going to move my little face out of the way. And then I'm going to let's do problem 6. Again, they don't match up. And on this one, I could multiply either equation by what I want. Sometimes it's hard to know what to multiply by, so I'll show you a trick that works every time. If you just take the bottom x number and multiply the top equation, and take the top x number and multiply the bottom equation, they will always match up. So I'm going to multiply the top by negative 8, and I'm going to multiply the bottom by 5. Okay, here's my new top equation. Negative 8 times 5 makes negative 40x. Negative 8 times 14, oh, what is that? 8 times 14 is 112. So we have negative 112y. Just use a calculator. That's what I just did. Negative 10 times negative 8 is 80. Bottom equation is multiplied by 5. I get negative 40x because that's 5 times negative 8. I get 35y because that's 5 times 7y. And 16 times 5 is 80. When your two equations have an identical piece, like right here, negative 40x is identical to negative 40. It's not like the red example. The red example had opposites, positive 2, negative 2. The blue example has the same, identical. So I subtract. Negative 40 minus negative 40 makes 0. It's eliminated, just like in the red example, positive 2 plus negative 2. Now I have to figure negative 112 minus 35. That makes negative 147y. That's a crazy number. Then I have 80 minus 80, and that makes 0. Thank God it's 0, because when I divide by negative 147, it's really easy to divide 0 by any number. You get 0. Now that I know y equals 0, I substitute it back into the equation of my choosing. I'll do the top equation. So instead of writing 5x plus 14y, I write 5x plus 14 times 0. And 14 times 0 is 0, so I don't need to write it anymore. 5x equals negative 10. Divide by 5, and I get x. Whoops, that's cool. X equals negative 2. Almost made it through the whole video without swiping up a menu. So that's the answer to that one. There are plenty more elimination videos on YouTube. Just type in elimination examples, and there are more videos than you could possibly want to watch. So thank you for watching. Happy studying.